Perfecto. Good morning, friends. Welcome to episode 5 of the Miss Ali Makes podcast. 5. Like, we're a whole hand old now. Oh my goodness. It has been 2 weeks, I think, since I last podcast, and I thought I better try and get a podcast done today before another crazy weekend. So I wanted to check in. So a big, huge welcome to any returning viewers and a big happy hello to any new people that have stumbled across this podcast. My podcast is predominantly knitting and crochet, sewing, basically living the craftiest life possible. Like I said, I'm Ali, your host. If you have not already realised, yes, the accent is Australian. I'm an Aussie chick. I live on the east coast of Australia with my hubby and our 3 cherubs. And my amazing hubby, of course, celebrates all my crafty shenanigans. Well, I don't know necessarily that he celebrates it, but he certainly comes along for the ride, and he also offers a really good opinion on colour and stuff if I need it. So, big shout out to my amazing superstar, Hubster. So today I am drinking Scottish blend tea, which is, it's basically my everyday go-to black tea, in the world's biggest mug. It is a Christmas mug. It's a Christmas box mug, but I'm pretty sure it holds 8 litres of tea. And today is an 8 litres of tea kind of day. So I'm embracing it, I am going with it, and I am all about the 8 litres of tea. Of course, it means that I'm going to have to pee 8,000 times today. Does anybody else have that happen to them? Oh, it's such annoying. Anyway, I hope you guys are well. It has been, let me just get a bit comfy. It's been, like 2 weeks, and my last podcast, I had so many amazing comments and feedback given, and it was really lovely. So a big thank you and kisses to everybody who commented on my last podcast. I know that I was doing a giveaway, which, hello, we all love a giveaway. But I just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody who commented and left lovely positive feedback, because we need so much amazing positivity in this world, right? So, without further ado, let me just grab the bag in question. So, this is the beautiful zombie bag by Crafty Mama with the amazing polka dots on the inside and a special little treat as well. So, I had 28 comments. Oh my goodness, so awesome, right? Thank you so much to everybody who commented. And I put in on randomnumber.org 1 and 28. And the winner is Rebecca Goulding. Yay! So good, Rebecca. That is so amazing. So all you need to do is contact me on Instagram if you are not already following me. My information is in the description box below. Please head over and follow me. Send me a message. And this bag, girl, is on its way. So that's awesome, right? So I want to say a huge big thank you to Dawn from Crafty Mama 73. She makes amazing bags. She's on Etsy. She's on Instagram. Go check her out. I love her podcast. She, like I said, does a podcast as well, which is amazing. And it's just a really nice thing to be part of a knitty community. It's so refreshing to be part of a community where people genuinely want to encourage you, and they are like pumping and excited when you guys, when it's success for us. So that was a bit of a ramble about nothing, wasn't it? Oh my gosh. No, but I really want to say that the knitty community has been really amazing and welcoming, and we are all striving for each other's success. That's what I was trying to say before. So we're all fist pumping in the air when somebody else has something great happen. And, if anybody needs some advice, or I don't know about this, this stitch, or how am I doing this right, or whatever. It's really lovely that everyone's like, yep, no worries, I'll help you. I'll send you messages. I'll, send diagrams. Really, really thankful for an amazing knitty community. So, last time I spoke to you, I was feeling a little bit frazzled. I've got to be honest, I was feeling a bit frazzled. I was feeling a bit under the pump and trying to work out how actually I was going to get all of the things that I needed to get done, and how to feel a little bit more on top of things. I felt like I was chasing my own tail. Does anybody else have that happen to them? Because surely I can't be the only one. But, if I am, whatever, I'll wear it. Anyway, last Friday I met up with a gorgeous girlfriend who spoke some amazing words over me and into my life, and it really resonated with me a little bit on time management. She is also in a similar field to me and trying to juggle 800,000 things, and I just went to her and said, like, how do you actually do it? How do you do it and feel like you're getting things done, you're achieving things, you are meeting goals and expectations, and you're actually kind of just enjoying the ride as well? I actually felt towards the end of just before I podcast last, I was just so exhausted and I wasn't even really enjoying my crafty time. And that's a really big wake-up call for me, because crafting is the thing that I do to help me wind down. It's the thing that stops me from feeling super, super anxious. It sort of helps to reset and realign my brain so that I can feel, a bit more relaxed, a bit more peaceful. It helps me to wind down at the end of the day and just get into a really nice sleep. And so I really found it a bit alarming that I wasn't enjoying crafting and I wasn't really wanting to do it, and I don't know. So anyway, I went and had a little powwow with my friend, and so she suggested to me to be a bit more rigid with my time, and really have it out in list form. So I don't know about you guys, but I am a list kind of gal, and I find that I need to have a calendar that is a good old-fashioned one on the wall that I love, that I write on. I also have a diary. I don't know if you can hear that wind outside, but I'm sorry if you can. It is like cyclonic wind at the moment here in Australia. It's a bit crazy. Anyway, so I like to be a on paper kind of girl, and I need to see the month ahead, and I need to look and see and plan and look at where I can make adjustments, or if I've got spots available or things like that. Anyway, so I came home last Friday, got on Etsy, and I ordered myself a planner. Now, I have had a few different planners in the last few years. I have had an Erin Condren planner. I have had a Happy planner. And I liked them, but I wasn't super in love with them. And I know that there is an Aussie company, Mulberry Pop, and I thought, let's get me a planner. So this literally arrived this morning. So, I just wanted something that was portable, that wasn't too big and bulky and chunky, and that would allow me, I guess, the headspace to write things that I need to down. And so the reason that I went with this planner was because they actually do a daily planner, which for me is good because I'm able to document. So this is the daily spread that you get, which I really like. So it's got you've got lots of room to write things, thoughts. Often sometimes I just want to, it's like a brain dump. What happened today? What do I need to remember? Things like that. So to be able to have space to do that was something that I was really attracted to, and was like, yeah, okay, so I need to get this planner. Also, at the end of each month, there is a just a page for notes and brain dumping, which that's really good for me because I'm a creative. I'm quite verbal. Who knew? And the other thing that they do have is they've got a monthly spread at the end of each month, which for me is great because I can refer back to that. So even though I'm going to be using the daily pages, you know, if somebody is like, oh, can you do this, or can we catch up, or, you know, do you have time, such and such, I can actually then flick back to the monthly spread and see what there is available. The other tip that I've got for you, and I'm sharing this because this tip was shared to me, it was, so if someone asks you, can you do something, not to say yes straight away. And that's a really big concept, isn't it? Because I think we are all very much wanting to fit as much in and, you know, be as many things to as many people as we possibly can. And so for me, it was quite an interesting thing that she said, you know, don't say yes straight away. Say, can I look at my diary and get back to you? And then that gives you a little bit of breathing room where you can then go away, look at your planner or your diary or however you do things and actually see whether what they're asking you to do is going to be viable or not. And then you can confidently come back and say, look, I'm really sorry, I'm actually fully booked that week, or I don't really have any space available that week. But what about the next week or the week after? Have a look at your schedule, get back to me. So that's just a few little tips that she shared with me that I really wanted to share with you guys to, you know, to pay it forward. So if, like me, you're struggling a little bit with trying to fit everything in and work out how you're going to do everything, then maybe that's a way that you can, you know, just clear up some headspace for yourself. So that is my little blurb. This is actually a knitting crafty podcast. It was just that I really wanted to share that because I really felt it on my heart to go, I'm sure there must be other people out there that struggle with time management and doing it effectively and making sure that you're also getting time in for yourself, because self-care is really important, because otherwise if you're not filling yourself up, then you can't be everything that you need to be for everybody else. So, it's been pretty cray-cray around here. I mean, it always is. It seems to be, sorry for the crinkling, I'm just trying to organise myself a little bit with some stuff to share. So, we have been, I've been getting crafty with my boys. This week we've done some tie-dyeing, and I haven't done this for years and years, and we looked up on YouTube, of course, because, you know, everybody goes to YouTube to learn about everything. And so the boys were really keen to get some tie-dyeing done. So we've done that, and I have, if you follow me on Instagram, you will see the progress pictures. If you don't follow me on Instagram, and follow me, because I love to share my crafty adventures and meet new people. So this is, let me see, this is this is one shirt that we've done. So, and I'm pretty happy, to be honest, with how it turned out. Super cute and really, so this is now the colour, the dye has been set. So I set the shirts with white vinegar and salt, and then I just put them in the wash. This is another one. So setting the colour after you have done the tie-dyeing means that the colour will stay and it won't bleed out. I mean, it takes a lot. Like, you will find, like, these are much more subtle and subdued colours than what they were before I set them. But it is really important to set the colours, otherwise you'll find that the colour will just run. And this is another one. super impressed with how they did. So the boys pretty much did this unaided. I did set everything up for them and I supervised, and I certainly did help a little bit, but they really took that and just, I let them come up with whatever they wanted to. So it's a really great activity for kids. It's not really very expensive at all. We just got the shirts and the tie-dyeing kit, the dyes from Kmart in Australia here, but I'm sure that you can get tie-dyeing kit and, you know, really cheap white shirts from, you know, any major like supermarket or chemist or craft store even would have them. So that has been the crafty adventure for the week. I actually have a half finished object as well. I have two. Let me share. Da, 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 da. And you know what? Actually putting this sock on the blocker, I actually really love it. So this is one object. This is one sock, obviously. This is going to be for my mum. So this is a spotlight yarn, like I mentioned last week. It's called Not Just Socks. It's a 4-ply self-striping, $12.99 Australian for a 100-gram ball, so you will get 2 socks out of it. I have knit this sock on US 1, actually no, I don't know whether that's US 1, it might be a lie. US 3.25 millimeters, so it's definitely a chunkier knit. And 40, I do toe up socks, so 44 stitches, fish lips kiss heel, and then just a 2x2 rib and Judy's Magic cast off for the top. So I really love it, and I am going to definitely get back into the second sock. I've just been a little bit distracted because I've got some other fun things to play with. Does anybody else do that? Do you like fully gung-ho, get into the project, yes, 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 it's flying off my needles, and then you get new stuff come, or you find a new pattern that you want to do and you're like, oh my gosh, hold the phone, it's happening right now, and you just kind of put that to the side and go, yeah, okay, I'll get back to it because I need to do this new project. Please tell me I'm not the only one. But, you know, if I am, like I said, I will wear it. Fine. The other, sorry, I don't mean to be like squishing around a little bit, but you guys, we're just friends hanging out, doing some knitting. So you guys won't mind if I show you. This is my blanket, my crochet blanket that's been, you know, on the hook for like 8 months almost. Not quite, but it certainly seems like it. Da, 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 da. So I am up to the last bit. So I've just got the pink to go and then this purple, and then I am done. Baby Olive can snuggle with this. This has been a really fun project to do, I must say. And I really love a granny blanket. I really do. I have tried crocheting other designs and things, and you know, I like them, but there's something about that traditional granny square that just, I don't know, it just invokes such happy peace or something for me. I literally just think about nothing. It's one of those projects where I can just sit and just hook around, and it's great. I love it. Stop this podcast right now. Head over to Instagram and search for me. So back to that. I just use a 5mm hook, and I don't actually know if this is even a brand of any sort. I got it from Wool Warehouse online, and because I actually really do like the flatter hooks. So that's my second, like, half finished object. That's it. That's all I've got. It's pretty terrible, isn't it? I know. Let's have some more tea because, like I said, I need to drink these 8 litres today. So, I want to talk about something amazing right now. Like, even just thinking about it, I'm like getting excited. So I mentioned to you guys last week that the amazing Julie from Smudged Yarns and I were going to collaborate on a little project. Well, the project is done, my friends. And this is a super duper exclusive deal that you can only get on Instagram, and there is literally 3 kits left. So I kind of felt like I needed to podcast and get this up there, because otherwise they're all going to be gone and you're not even going to get a chance to go and buy them. And I know you're going to want to, like, right now, go and buy them. So Julie is amazing. Like, amazing, right? So we were talking and we were like, you know what? Let's do a little collab. So I was like, yep, awesome. I'm all over it. I'll make the bags and stitch markers, and you can come up with the most amazing yarn ever, because you know how much I love, love, love Julie's yarns. I have very openly said that I sniff them often because the smell is amazing. And as an indie dyed yarn, I don't even know what she does. She has not told me what her secret is, and I don't know that I've asked, but anyway, amazing. So this is the yarn. This is the yarn. Seriously, Ali, get it together. This is the bag. And you can see that there's a very cute little pumpkin. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Seriously, how cute is it? A little pumpkin. You will actually get 3 of the stitch markers with the pumpkins on them. And let's breathe in for a moment, and it's happening. Purple polka dots. Like, really. I just can't get enough of polka dots. Really, I can't. So now this is part of a kit, like I said. So this bag is lined with interfacing. It has a boxed bum, and it will happily fit 2 cakes. And so, because I knit my socks concurrently, so I knit 2 at a time but on separate needles, and this bag happily fits that. So I sent a swatch of this fabric to Julie, and she came up with the most delicious colours ever. Are you ready? Like, really, are you ready? Because it is happening, my friends. I mean, now I've actually got a set that I'm going to show you, but I just wanted to show you what it looked like in the bag. So this colour, the main colour is called Harvest, which I love, right? Because when I think about harvest, I think about new beginning. I think about homemade. I think about filled with love. That's what I think about when I think about harvest. So, you know, I'm sorry if that doesn't resonate with you, but that's just what I think. And then the mini, which is purple, is called Something's Brewin', and it is delicious. So the beautiful Julie sent me some yarn so I could knit up a sample, and she caked it up for me. So can we just take a moment to have a look at the cutest little yarn cake ever? Seriously. And like, yeah, I totally sniffed yarn on YouTube. Whoops, can't help it. I'm a yarnaholic. I freely admit it. So this is called, Witch's Brew. Hello, get with it. And it's gorgeous. It's like purple, and it is all different variegations of purple, and it's like divine, right? And then This gorgeous cake is Harvest caked up. You actually cannot understand how much I love this yarn. The variegations, the colour pops are literally breathtaking. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm serious, not even joking. Like, you guys need to get your hands on these kits right now because this is an exclusive colourway that Julie is not going to repeat. This is just for a little collab with Miss Ali Makes. So you need to buy the kits. I can't even. Really, I can't. Like, it just, the whole thing. I've sniffed you on YouTube again and I don't even care. Gorgeous. So, this, my friends, is my first sock. And oh my goodness me, I love it. Like, let me talk to you a little bit about this yarn. The base is, it's a 80-20, so it's superwash merino nylon, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. It's gorgeous, right? It's an Australian-based wool, and it's like butter. Like, I was talking to Julie on Instagram yesterday, and I was saying to her, girl, your yarn is like butter. Like, it is gorgeous, and I love it, and this is just divine. Like, I literally can't say anything else about it except there are 3 kits left. You need to go either to Julie's Instagram, which is JuliePatch1, or my Instagram, which is ali.nickel, and you need to send us a little message and say, you need to send me one of these kits because they are super exclusive and they are gorgeous. And it is never too early. So we did the Halloween theme. But you know what? I do really think that the bag could be an any time of year bag. It's not super, super Halloween. It's really earthy tones. I really love it. Are you ready for the price? You guys are not even going to believe it when I tell you. $60. That's it. $60. And for that, you get the bag, 3 stitch markers, some treats from me, and Julie's gorgeous yarn. So you get a 100 gram skein of Harvest and you get a 20 gram skein of Witch's Brew. $60 plus postage. Oh my gosh. Go and buy them now. There's only 3 left. That's all I'm going to say because amazing. So amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I've had a little moment to calm down. Let's talk acquisitions because I do have a few and I just wanted to share them with you. We also have some other exciting news. We have a coupon code, whoop, 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 which is great because I love supporting indie dyed yarn. I love supporting indie dyers, and the thing that I love as well is when they give back and they go, you know what, like totally, here's a coupon code. So, Sparkling Seaweed is a very new indie dyer. She's based in the States. She's lovely. I heard about her from the lovely Melissa at Honeybee Knits. So if you've not checked out her podcast, check out her podcast. And I can't even. The colour is called Dirty Beach. And seriously, it took my breath away when I opened the packet. Like, I'm not joking. The variegations, the speckles, I am all about the speckles. I cannot get enough speckles. There never is enough speckles. And the colours, the way they work together in this skein are amazing. Like, super, super duper amazing. This is on her Tasman sock base. So it is 75-25. So 75 superwash merino, 25% nylon. And it's beautiful. Like, it totally needs to be socks, and they are totally going to be mine. What can I say? So the beautiful Sparkling Seaweeds yarn has given us a coupon code. If you go to Sparkling Seaweed on Etsy and you put in 1010 Ali, I'll put it up on the screen below. If you use the code that's on the screen, you will get 10% off until the end of September. So what a great deal. You can check out a new indie dyer, you can support a new business that's just starting, and you get 10% off. So win-win if you ask me, right? And the other beautiful thing that I thought was so gorgeous is I got this really cute stitch marker. I'm all about the progress keepers and stitch markers. Seriously, they are so cute. So that's my first acquisition. So like I said, Sparkling Seaweed yarn. You must go to Etsy and check them out. You can follow them on Instagram as well. But remember to put in the code and you get 10% off until the end of September. So it's totally a win-win situation. The second acquisition that I've got that I want to share today is something that I ordered like months ago. And it was about a 6 to 7 week turnaround, and I'm not sure whether that's normal. I know that a lot of dyers will just dye batches and then sell the batches and then that's it. But this is from Scrumptious Pearl and it is called Cake for Breakfast. And it is on her Glam base, which is 84% superwash merino, 16% gold stellina, and you can totally see those pops of gold coming through. Like, it's very, very pretty. I can't even actually, it's gorgeous, seriously. So that is the skein that I got from her, Samantha. And I got the toes and heels as well. Because I don't know about you, but I really do like to coordinate my toes and heels or toes and cuffs. And I love it that I can buy the set. So this was a set. And it really suits me to buy them like that. Can you see the sparkles? Oh my goodness, like amazing. Seriously, amazing. So this is Scrumptious Pearl. It's hand dyed in Canada. She does have roughly around about a 6-week turnaround. And I'm pretty sure that that's normal for her. And she does have notifications anyway. So if you go to her website and have a look, you'll see what the lead time is anyway. But it's a really lovely skein of yarn, and I definitely will be going back to purchase some more for Shiz. The last acquisition that I've got is from an Aussie dyer, and I have spoken before about the fact that I really love supporting local. I know there's some amazing indie dyers that are overseas. It's just that the shipping sometimes from the States is ridiculous. It's sometimes like more than half the price of a skein of yarn for it to be posted. So I sort of have to draw the line a little bit because, you know, we can't actually sell our house to buy yarn. As much as that would be so much fun, right? Anyway, I came across the lovely Amy from Farmhouse Fibers on on Instagram. And she is a really, really brand new indie dyer. She is local. She's in Australia. And I reached out to her on Instagram and I asked her if she if I could buy some yarn from her because I had a podcast, because I wanted to feature it. And also I wanted to, excuse me, I wanted to find, I love finding Aussie dyers because, you know, it saves me so much money when I find Aussie dyers that I love, because then I don't have to pay, like, I don't have to sell half my house to pay for shipping. So The lovely Amy got back to me and said, I've got a little bit of time. I would love to dye you some yarn. What colours were you thinking? So I got to choose. And can we just take a little moment to experience the beautiful Yasmin? Oh my goodness. Like the speckles. This is, it's coming up pretty true to colour. It is a lemon base, which I love because I've never, ever knit with that before. I don't even have anything like that in my stash. And the pops of colour, like the little neon pops, it is delicious. Like, it is absolutely divine. This is her Delight High Twist base, and it's 80% merino, 25% nylon, and it is gorgeous. So Farmhouse Fibres, I will put the information in the description box below. Definitely check them out. They are on Instagram and as well on Etsy. And it's like amazing. And then the second skein I chose is this beautiful, delicious, I mean really. This is called Violet Crumble and I love it. Like, I just can't say anything more about it. It is such a beautiful yarn to touch, and the thing is, the reason that I love knitting and crochet and yarn so much is because it's such a tactile item. It's such a sensory thing to just touch and squish the yarn and really enjoy it. And so I cannot speak more highly about Amy from Farmhouse Fibres. She is so delicious. And, well, actually, I don't know if she's delicious, but let's just say that her yarn is delicious. Excuse me. And she is lovely. I'm sorry, Amy. I'm totally fangirl crushing on you right now, but you need to go and check them out. And don't be slow about it. You need to go and check them out because they're really lovely, and they're an Aussie company and a brand new Aussie dyer, and like, she's really brand new and it's so lovely. I love to support new dyers and I love to watch how they play with colour themselves, and so she's got such a great eye for colour. So Amy, you are amazing, darling. So I think that's about it, really. I've probably nearly drunk my 8 litres of tea, you know. So like I said, let's just recap really quickly. The kit, we've only got 3 of those kits left. It's the Something's Bruin kit, $60 Australian plus postage. I'll post anywhere in the world. There's only 3 available, so please don't dilly-dally and head on over to either my Instagram or the lovely Julie's Instagram and let us know that you'd love us to put one aside for you. Again, congratulations to beautiful Rebecca Goulding for winning the very first podcast giveaway. It's so incredible. I can't wait to get that bag out to you. So if you have enjoyed watching this podcast, please leave me a comment below, like the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any other shenanigans that will come about. I am definitely enjoying the podcasting journey, and I am sort of roughly ending up with about a 1.5-2 week in between podcasts, which sort of works a little bit at the moment just with the crazy schedule that's happening, but I'm certainly wanting to up that a little bit when and if the time permits. So I hope you have a great day. Happy crafting. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I will catch you soon. See you guys.